Well, hi again for the last time, day 9, and welcome to the Classic Roundup here at the ALEC. We've had the pleasure of having everyone's company here for the last 9 days. Been a wonderful week of competition and now sales, but our good friend Brett Welsh is off on assignment. I believe we're going to see him possibly show his head again up in Toowoomba in a couple of months' time. But we're here to wrap up. Before we get into the sale details, sincerely on behalf of our team, we'd like to thank each and every one of the vendors, the purchasers, and our amazing team of young people at work, our backyard workers, the guys on horses, the things that happen behind the scenes that people don't even see, that's made this a really, really exciting week and made it a really great week for all of our clients, because I know it's been a tough year out there for all of you, and we've enjoyed having your company, and hopefully you're driving home safely with a smile on your face. Before we get into the full details, again, some amazing winners, Colby, through the week.
Yeah, we have. We've seen some amazing runs throughout the camp draft, haven't we? And also into the challenge too, Mark, haven't we?
Yeah, a highlight for you out of all of the competition?
I think even David Thorne on Little Turbulence. I think he had a crack and run on that horse, and yeah.
And Day in the challenge, mate. Your first year down here, you were our host for that for the few days that we did that. But some amazing horses, and again, you'd have to I'm hard. An exceptional horse.
Yeah, it was an outstanding event. The Pride's Easy Feed Performance Horse Challenge, and Joshua Smith, he was just a front runner the whole way through, and he was so very strong. And his final runs were just really good to and be there to witness it firsthand, Mark. Yeah.
And like we're saying, Colby, we talk about selling horses. You get to the importance of the stallion shootout and seeing progeny, but how good to see Johnny Lee bring that great horse of his, Adios Acres, come back in and do such a wonderful job and hold his nerve, like Simon said last night, in that enormous atmosphere.
Right. Yeah, and like we said, a couple of nights ago, he's a local competitor, and great to see him take that win out. He's each and every week he's consistent, reliable, and it's great to see him come home with the goods.
And Dane, you mentioned your first time to see Wallabar XL compete in a camp draft competition, and he's mentioned it's his second last in the big stage.
Right.
Must have been, I know it's something you're really looking forward to seeing, a horse that's so well known across the country, actually see him in the flesh working.
Yeah, it was great, and not only Wallabar XL, there was just so many of the top run of the stallions that were here, Mark, and it was great to be able to sit up there the other night and have a look at them perform. And I will mention, I was really happy to see Kim Salmon win the cutout. She did a really good job, and I was really happy for Kim. That was great.
And I think not only in competition, we've seen Kimberly put through a lovely foundation she puts on those youngsters. I know they're great clients of your Toowoomba sales.
Yes.
But a real professional. The horses are always immaculately turned out, and just a fantastic representative of the performance horse industry.
That's right. Yeah, certainly.
So, ladies and gentlemen, wrapping up from 2016 till now, in what we've had flood, we've had fire, we've had drought, we've had every possible challenge. We're absolutely astounded at the fall of the hammer, and we're still dealing out the back with some passing horses. 2020 sales 7.46 million, average 15,968. That's a new record here at the Tamworth Classic. Our previous record 2018 was 7.3 million and a 15,068 average. So Colby, a lot of horses right across the country, but you must have been surprised as well.
Very surprised, Mark. It's sort of, we've gone through a lot of challenges, there's no doubt, over the last sort of couple of years, and a lot just recently leading up to this event here, and we're just, I think we're over the moon to be able to produce that result for our clients and Nutrien, and it's great to see that result at the end of the day today.
And Dane, just give us a bit of a wrap up on today, mate. For day 4 of sales.
Today, so day 4, it was a really successful day. Today, probably not as many people in the crowd and sort of through the gate, but it was a very solid result today. So today's sale gross $1,193,500. That gives us an average today of $13,261. And some of the highlights really for the day, the runner geldings today averaged a tick under 10,000 at 9,727. So it was a solid, once again, for the sale of geldings, and that included the top of a $30,000 top this morning. That was for lot 607. That was Frontman. So that was a really strong highlight of the day in my eyes. We looked at the mares. So the mares today averaged $14,174. with a top price there of 67,500, and that was for lot 572. That was for a 2-year-old black mare by Acres Destiny, and that was Acres Last Stand. So that was a really solid result that I think surprised some people this morning to get to a top price like that with the mares. And once again, with the stallions, another big result today. They've averaged 52,000 today, with a big top of 126,000, and that was for lot 564, and that was Branchvale Metal Alloy. It was actually by Metallic Cat. So to get to 126,000 was very good day, and just capped on an all-round great 4 days of the sale, Mark.
And I think looking at Metallic Cat, obviously, the last 3 years he's really made a massive impact on the sale here.
There's no doubt about that, and we see him come back each and every time. And of course, another one, this year again, Mark. And hopefully we'll see a lot more in the future too, which I'm sure we will, Mark.
Yeah, and Colby, the overall breakdown on the averages.
So, Mark, just an overall breakdown of over the last 4 days. We've sold 182 geldings to an average of 11,892. Top of 44,000 for lot 147. Obviously went up to the Balmoral Downs stud up on the Downs there. And then in the mares, we sold 260 mares for an average of 17,346. So a good solid result there. And a top of 77,500 for lot 157, which went to the Debco Pastoral Company.
And Colby, that was obviously the late John Breckelman horse that came through, topping that day one and topping the mares.
Yeah, and it was a great, that he had a great, I suppose, a catalogue of horses this year once again, and a great legacy. He's been a great supporter of Nutrien here for a long time, and we're going to see another draft of his horses, come up at Toowoomba at their Supreme too, Mark.
So just moving on to that, obviously as the team move towards Toowoomba,
yes.
You guys have got your entries are still open now?
Entries are still open now. They close on Friday, the 14th of February. We've got great inquiries so far, Mark, and there's no doubt there's plenty more to come. And obviously, John Breckelman's estate of his mares, foals and yearlings are going to be offered up there at Toowoomba there as well.
Yeah, a sad situation, but a great opportunity for some people to have that legacy of John's and be able to use some of that massive foundation of breeding. And we've talked all week about mare power and how important that is. And I think we've seen that, Dane, right through the last 4 days, that the strong mare lines are the ones that big audience seem to be able to pick through.
Yeah, they certainly, Mark. They've picked through the bloodlines, the proven lines and performance lines that they know and love. There's generations and generations there, and they pick through them and tick them on the book, and they just go at them.
Yeah, and Mark, and just to recap on the stallions here over the last 4 days too. So we sold 25 stallions, average 31,300, and obviously a top of 126 today for 564 to Kubar Performance horses too, Mark.
Yeah, and Kubar they've been winners here and been great supporters of the program here for a number of years. So exciting horse to see come back.
Yeah, will be, and like Mark said, Roger's been a great supporter here and a great supporter of the horse industry. So it's great to see go to a good home. And
so tell me, Dane, first year, mate, what was your highlight? What's the thing that you'll go away with and remember?
I think probably, without singling out one thing, it was impressive to see that lot 564 Branchvale Metal Alloy make 126,000, but probably just on how solid the sale was as a whole. Some of the prices for some of these geldings too I thought was absolutely outstanding, and I don't think you'd see it anywhere else. It was just that very solid sale right through, and the geldings were outstanding, I thought.
Well, like we say, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Toowoomba's our next one on the agenda for our guys. We then move down to that small sale, but a really special catalogue of fillies we have down at Willinga Park.
Yes.
We look forward to you guys. Anything you want to talk to us about, please call one of the guys. We become your helpers hopefully in a couple of months' time, guys, and we bring a team in that actually make this happen. Dane, like I say, first time off the down here at Tamworth, but it's a special place to sell horses and a wonderful run of horses for us. It's a real privilege for all of us to be part of that. And for everyone that's been part of the last 9 days watching, Welshie, obviously, we've sent him up out. He's our foreign correspondent back to Queensland.
Yes.
We've got buffalo being trucked out at the moment. We've got those the buff heading to new homes. That was probably a really exciting and hold our breath moment as we went into pre-work. But it's a sensational result for us. We'd like to thank each and every one of you that have come along, anyone that's been part of it. Thank all of those workers once again, and we look forward to hopefully seeing many of you up at Toowoomba for the Toowoomba Supreme Sale.